Some people see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Linton Minor Volleyball. Tonight on the road, the home of the Northview Knights. As I can see on a mural on one side here of their gymnasium, the Linton Miners, varsity-wise, coming in at 8-7. The Northview Knights coming in at 12-1, with only one loss all season, and that's to Plainfield. Joining us now, head coach Scott Vanderkolk. Coach, you got your hands full tonight.
Yeah, that's a bit of a, I want to call it an understatement, but, you know, we've got a lot of talented girls too, and we've played Northview once already this year. Got a good look at them up at the Plainfield Invitational a couple weeks ago. It's going to be a fun match. We've had some really good ones the last couple years with them, and gone back and forth. The last 5 years, I think 5 or 6 years, we've pretty well split. So another good one for tonight.
It's a good measuring stick for you. You guys obviously have improved quite a bit.
Yeah, tonight it'll tell us kind of where we're at and how much we've progressed. When we played them almost 2 weeks ago now, we had a different lineup. Girls weren't, overly comfortable in their roles and responsibilities and stuff. We've cleaned up our defense. We've diversified our offense a little bit. Our serving's getting a little bit better. Our blocking's definitely gotten better. So I'm really looking forward to seeing, in a live setting how much we've progressed and where we're at.
Injury-wise, everybody okay?
Oh, yeah, we're healthy.
That's good.
Good to go.
That's good. Now, you have had some girls step up. I'll let you just talk about anybody you want to. I don't want to ask anybody specific, but give me an idea of girls you think are playing well or some that have stepped up.
It takes all six that are on the floor at that given moment to really make everything work. But, got to give our freshmen a little bit of credit, a little extra credit. It's a big jump to go from 14-year-old travel volleyball, 15-year-old travel ball to varsity competition. And we didn't give them an opportunity to breathe, really. We play a tough summer schedule, and they all got exposed to it pretty quick there. We go up to Purdue for team camp, and they got their eyes opened up there to see some bigger schools and some out-of-state schools. And then, this is our 16th match already, and, we've played – about half the teams we've played have been 4A schools, or at least really big 3A schools. So, They've been put through the ringer, especially. They've done a pretty good job for us. Obviously, we've got a lot of things that we want to work on with them and clean up and speed up. But to step into the roles that they've been forced into, and they've done a nice job.
I look at the lineup here, and Avery Feltner, Audrey Sullivan, Taylor Warwick coming in and serving. I mean, have you ever had 3 freshmen stepping up like that?
I've never had more than 1 freshman start for us. This is year 9. Now we've had some really good freshmen come through, but depending on the talent that was in front of them, they just didn't get that opportunity. One Audrey Warwick, she college volleyball setter now, and she played JV for a freshman year. Just depending on where we're at across the board talent-wise, but to have 3, that tells you something about where those kids are, because it's not like we don't have some talent older than them. It's just they've made a point to really set themselves apart.
How do you continue to motivate everyone? I mean, it's got to be hard when you have 3 freshmen stepping up and playing when there's others who probably thought, I thought I was going to be there.
Yeah, that's a hard thing about coaching. Probably my least favorite thing is telling an older kid that younger kids are going to play in front of them. But that's varsity sports. That's high school sports. Sometimes that gets lost I really feel like I'm probably going to catch some flack, but I really feel like travel ball's kind of made that more difficult on high school coaches. Just because you have a team doesn't mean you're going to start, and it doesn't mean you're going to play varsity. It doesn't mean you're going to get what you want. Travel ball, you go find a different team if you don't get what you want. So it's known from day one that you got to earn your spot. We don't care who you are or how old you are, and you got to produce. We keep a close eye on these JV girls as far as.
I was just going to go there. Talk a little bit about the JV, Coach.
They're a really good JV team, and part of having a good varsity team is you're going to have a good JV team a lot of years. And we've got a couple juniors and a good handful of sophomores that really contribute a lot to the JV team, experience and play and just motivation and their team attitude. But we play a lot of freshmen on the JV team too, and that's a testament to those kids as well that they're ready to go. We've got 21 kids, and only 6 can play at a time, whether it's JV or varsity. And we're not running a libero at the JV team, so that kind of takes another spot away. But we're really happy with the way that they've progressed. Piper Bland's a really, really good JV player. We'd like to see her do a couple things differently to compete for some more varsity time. Layla Jennings she's split some time with the varsity. Plays middle in the JV games, but plays right for us on the varsity occasionally. But yeah, there's just a lot of talented girls. Those are two to really highlight and kind of watch for next year, especially. And then obviously, heaven forbid we ever have an injury or illness. We know we've got 2 or 3 kids that are ready to step in and contribute on the varsity team too.
Well, thank you very much, Coach, and good luck tonight.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Look forward to seeing some great volleyball tonight. Coach Scott Vanderkolk, kind enough to join us here before this ball game, and I'll turn it over to Heather.
As a reminder, we're in the Jordan Vaught Insurance pregame show. Call Ross and his staff at Jordan Vaught for your insurance needs, whether it be home, auto, or life. His friendly staff treats you like family, making sure you are covered. Call 812-384-3535 today. We'd also like to mention that tonight's scoreboard sponsor is Michelle Stenger of Stenger Homes. If you're looking at selling your home, Michelle Stenger with Stenger Homes gives you ideas that make it desirable to the buyers. So she's going to give you ideas on what to renovate first. Should it be your living room, bedroom, bathroom, kitchen, garage, or yard, to bring more value to your property. Give her a call at 812-219-2307. Tonight's ACE sponsor, as well as every night this season, is Key Associates of Linton, serving Greene and surrounding counties for over 30 years. Key Associates of Linton has helped generations of clients buy and sell homes. Whether you're looking to buy your dream home or next investment, or sell your home to enter into the next chapter of your life, Allie Walton, Mary Beth Earls, and Audrey Sparks are there for you every step of the way. They are your key to the best. Block sponsor tonight is Walton Funeral Service, dedicated to professional and compassionate service that leaves kind memories since 1915. And funeral pre-planning for peace of mind. From one generation to the next, from one family to another, Todd and Cindy Walton are proud of their funeral home's heritage. Their families have been there for the community for over a century, and look forward to serving you for many more years to come. They are your lamp of hope when you need them most. Starting lineups tonight are sponsored by Klusner Construction. Whether it is a remodel or a new construction, you know it's going to be done right the first time, every time, when you choose Klusner Construction. Call Bart Wade or Tony Klusner of Linton today. And we'd also like to send a special shout out to all of our sponsors that you're going to see in tonight's rotation, but as well as Minor Pride sponsors that have signed on for this season. They are the Grill of Linton, Team Ortho, Linton Sporting Goods, Audrey Sparks of Richard Brown Insurance, Michelle Stenger of Stenger Homes, Crane Credit Union, Corey Motter with Century 21 Sheets, Jathan Wright with Indiana Farm Bureau, E2 Custom Creations, Jordan Vaught Insurance of Bloomfield, and Alicia Cornelius, our newest sponsor at Indiana Farm Bureau. Kevin?
So should be a great night of volleyball here. As we've heard, the Miners have played this volleyball team before and lost to Northview. So tonight will be their second chance to get revenge, a kind of a revenge game, a revenge opportunity for the Northview Knights. But as we pointed out, it's not going to be an easy task. Northview Knights coming in at 12-1.
We should also mention tonight, Kevin, that we are working with a couple of interesting camera views this evening. So we're going to give you a shout as to what our 3 camera views will be. This is going to be the tripod that we will do our best to capture the game from where we are seated. And then you also have our in the net view, as well as a little bit of a wider view. And you'll notice we're right behind the scorers table, so we do have a little bit of limitations tonight, but we're very excited and proud to be able to bring this game to all of you at home.
Yeah, very thankful to be able to be on the road and be welcomed here.
We're going to take a quick timeout to listen to our pregame sponsor, which is Jordan Vaught Insurance. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
At Jordan & Vaught Insurance Agency, you don't pay extra for the over 80 years of combined experience that will be available to you when dealing with questions about your auto, home, farm, life, or Medicare supplements. They're always there to help from 8:30 to 5 p.m. on weekdays at 123 South Franklin Street, the very same Bloomfield location since 1972. You may not realize the value of experience until you need it the most. Call Jordan & Vaught Insurance, your friends with experience, at 812-384-3535. Welcome back again. It's shortly before 6 o'clock as we get ready for this junior varsity contest. Crane Credit Union offers School Spirit debit cards that allow you to show your school spirit each time you use your card, while knowing that a portion of your purchase will be donated back to your school as well. If you'd like a Spirit card or for more information, visit your local branch or cranecu.org today. And while we mention that, Heather?
So tomorrow in Linton, I think as well as Bloomfield, they are having their customer appreciation event. And you can find information on their Facebook page, but they're going to give away some free T-shirts. They have free food. They're going to have some drawings tomorrow as well. So be sure to visit your local branch. And if you're a member, stop by. And if you're not a member, this is the perfect time to join.
It's a funny thing, but I'm sitting here smiling, and you know why, Heather. I love their T-shirts.
Yes, you do.
I think I've got like 3 of them. I love those.
They're awesome. So
are you wanting to say something?
We're not sure of the time. I just know that I'm going to venture to say it's between 9 and 4, which is their hours of operation. Kevin, let's do one more. Looking to buy or sell your home? Trust the local expert, Corey Motter, who knows Greene County inside and out with years of experience and a passion for helping you find your perfect property. Close it with Corey and make your real estate dreams a reality. So we're just seconds away from this.
I want to know what size you wear.
No, don't be asking that. Heather's father's here with us tonight, and he's already out of line. So since I run the mic board, you're gone.
Just kidding.
I am kidding. We're just seconds away from the start here, which, of course, will mean the opening festivities of the day. And we'll see. Heather, do you have something you want to say? I don't think I'll be able to make it over with the mic to get the starting lineups, but we will try to pick them up from where we are here as we get ready to start this junior varsity game between the Northview Knights hosting the Linton Stockton Miners.
First up, the visitors, the Linton Miners. Let's Goodman. A freshman, number 20, Ella Norris. And a sophomore, number 24, Piper Lang. And now the starting lineup here in Northview Knights. Starting at the barrel tonight, a freshman, number 2, Zindri Shaw. A freshman, number 4, Camry Shaw. A freshman, number 5, Maggie Wilson. A freshman, number 7, Kinsley Krieger. A freshman, number 8, Finley Frazier. A freshman, number 11, Adeline Kehar. And a freshman, number 14, Colby Rogenbuck.
So with that, we have our starting lineups, and we're just about ready to roll here, Heather. Well, again, remind you that those starting lineups are brought to you by Klusner Construction of Linton. This is the junior varsity game. We'll get set here to bring you all the action of the junior varsity game before. This is kind of the warm-up before the varsity match to come. Again, Stanger Homes is sponsoring the scoreboard tonight and every night. We're very thankful for that. Number 16, Malia Goodman. Number 24, Piper Bland. Number 20, Ella Norris. Number 8, Layla Jennings. Number 3, Addie Walton. Number 4, Brinley West. Addie Walton now is coming out, I think, and Olivia Tharp. Number 6 will be, no, now Brinley West is coming out, and going in is Sage Hall. Anyway, we'll find out who's out there. Looks like Sage Hall, Jennings, Tharp, Norris, Goodman, and Piper Bland. And they're still out there talking about lining up, about who is where. And right now, number 7, Sage Hall, looks a little perplexed about where she's lining up, and Olivia Tharp, but they're getting it straightened out. And we're just about ready to roll. So welcome to Thursday Night Volleyball. Northview getting ready to serve, and that will be handled by number 5, Maggie Wilson. She's got it up. Setting it up to Piper Bland. Piper with a little dink. They're going to get it up and over. Good follow. Goodman follows up. But Northview keeps that one alive. And there's a strong hit, but it's out. Wide to the right. 1-0 Miners on the...
Actually, Kevin, they called that in for the Northview Knights.
Oh, I apologize. Thank you, Heather. Thank you for catching that.
It was very close to being out.
That was on the far side. I've got to mention that, but... And there's our first ace of the ball game. The Key Associates of Linton. And our first ace of the ball game belonging to number 5, the freshman, Maggie Wilson. And we should say they're all freshmen on this JV team. Only one sophomore. And number 3, Tatum Lookabill. That could be another ace, and it is. Maggie Wilson is on a roll. Key Associates of Linton, the second ace of this ball game so far, and we're just getting underway. She'll cue it up again, see if Maggie can get the hat trick. Up. Good hit to the middle. Set. The hit. Good block up front by Goodman. Piper hits it for the winner. That will make the score 3-1 on the Stanger Homes scoreboard. Some discussion going on with the coach, and right now, Ella Norris to serve. Right at the net. Oh, good recovery, and oh my gosh, great play, and I'm not sure who it was for the Knights. but she reached all the way back and made it. I think it was number 7, Kinsley Krieger, making that play, but another great serve. Strong serves here for the Knights. Miners get it up and over on a free ball. There's a good block. Miners keep it alive. We're going to go back to number 4, Cambry Schultz. And she knows what to do with it. She put it away for the kill. 5-1, Northview Knights on top. On the Stanger home scoreboard. In the net, 5-2, and the Miners will be serving. Linton Sporting Goods, serving Linton and surrounding areas with quality sporting goods and screen printing for over 25 years. They also specialize in embroidery and team sales, located on Highway 54 West in Linton. Stop by or visit this family and locally owned shop today. There's the serve. Got caught up in the net. 2 hits up front by Malia Goodman. 6-2 now, and Krieger back to serve. Kinsley, a right-hander, serving from the left side. Bowled up in the air. Norris with the set. Brindley West with the strike. Great block, but Tharp got handcuffed when it was stuffed right back in her face. My, oh my, these freshmen for the Knights know what they're doing. It's now 7-2 in the Stanger home scoreboard. So the Knights come out. There's a net serve, and it's going to go for an ace. Another Key Associates of Linton ace, and I believe that's at least the 3rd or 4th now that we've seen already tonight for this junior varsity team. The serve. Strong hit over the net, but it's played well by Jennings. Brindley West there. Going to get it up and go to the young number freshman Schultz, and she tries to put it away, but hits it long. 8-3, and the Miners will now pick up and serve, and it'll be Malia Goodman handling the honors. That's going to be long. Bad break. That makes the score now 9-3. Coming out of the ball game is number 8, Finley Frazier. Coming in is Tatum Lookabell. She's going right to the service line. The lone sophomore on this junior varsity team. Well, they're all freshmen. There's the set. They like to go to Schultz, and she puts it away. She's going to be a challenge for the Miners. And we've got a timeout. They're going to discuss that right now. It's 10-3 on the Stanger Homes scoreboard. The Northview Knights on top. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
It starts well before the lights are turned on. The grill at the Grill is fired up well before the front door is unlocked and the first customer ventures in.
I've been coming to the Grill for 30 years. It's the best restaurant in Greene County.
It's a Linton tradition that's lasted over 100 years and the same family for over the last 40. Open 7 days a week with carry out, and speaking of traditions, they have steak night every Friday and Saturday night. If you didn't stop by today, there's always tomorrow at the Grill in downtown Linton.
Harvest season is coming near. Give Audrey Sparks at Richard Brown Insurance a call to make sure your farm and farm equipment are properly protected. 10-3 on the Stanger Homes scoreboard, and they're serving still with number 3, Tatum Lookabell. Put it up in the air. They're going to get it over. Piper Bland handling that. There's a good dink shot. Great dig by Norris. West gets it up and over, but it's going to be out of bounds. 11-3. Boy, the Knights pouring it on here in the first set of the junior varsity game. Lookabell. That return couldn't be handled. I believe it's another ace, the Key Associates of Linton, and boy, it's got to be about their 6th one of the night. And we're just underway. Well, I say that and I jinx her. Goes into the net. Miners need that break. It's now 12-4. Coming in now is Addie Walton to serve. Norris and Tharp have come out. McKee is now in on that front line. Walton with a serve. Get it back to Schultz. She switched over now to the left side. Brentley West is going to be saved, and Schultz is going to get it up and over. Walton mishits that one, and it goes out of bounds. So, a quick switch here. Schultz is going out, and number 6, Cameron Lunsford, is stepping up now to serve. Now the officials discussing with one another, getting on the same page, and they are there. Lunsford with a serve. Jennings, Walton, West. She fishes it out of the net. Good job. McKee, free ball up and over. Miners, set. Good attempt on a dink there. Oh, a great play across the court there by number 11, Adeline DeHart. Hit it right where there was no one there. Perfect placement. 14-4. There's been no stopping this train of the Northview Knights, at least this early. Nice block up top, but it hung in the air and nobody was able to follow. Layla Jennings with the great block, a Welch and Cornett Walton Funeral Service block, but no go. Number 5, Maggie Wilson, is checking out. Number 10, Kensley Sessinger, has come in. Serve now, Lunsford. Set. McKee. Handled in the back. Strong hit there by number 14, Colby Roggenbuck. My, they can't do anything wrong here in set 1. Lunsford back to serve. We should say Big D, Dan Phillips, will be joining us there in the net. I'm a jinxter. Dan Phillips will be joining us a little later on for the broadcast. Oh, in fact, here he is. Just as I say that, he's checking in. Going back now to serve is Brentley West. Brentley, right-hander, serving from the left side. It's up in the air. Get a little free ball up and over. What can the Miners do with it? McKee gets it up and over. The set. That's going to fall. Number 9, Savannah Bath, with a great hit on that one for the Northview Knights. Getting ready to check in is Mackie Pell, and coming out is number 14, Roggenbach. So they are getting everybody in. And right now, Mackie Pell will go back to serve. 17-5, the Knights on top. There's a serve. Free ball. They try a little dink the other way. It's saved up and over by the Miners. Strong hit. That's going to fall. Nice save, but they got to get it up and over, and Walton does. Strong strike. Miners able to play it. Piper hits it up and over. There's a strong strike. Savannah Bath makes it count. Wow, 18-5. And Coach Scott Vanderkolk wants a timeout. 18-5, the Northview Knights on top. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
At Violet & Company, we love assisting each of you in all of life's special moments. We are a locally owned floral shop at 69 North Main Street in downtown Linton. Contact us at 812-847-3208 to purchase your arrangement for any special occasion or stop in for that perfect gift. Stay in touch with us on Facebook under Violet & Company for upcoming events and to see our latest creations. We encourage you to live life in full bloom.
Team Ortho Foot and Ankle Center is home to board-certified foot and ankle surgeon Dr. Matthew Parmeter, who has more than 35 years' experience treating patients from across southern Indiana. For more information, call Team Ortho at 847-3381. Greene County General Hospital, our family, caring for yours. Welcome, Big D, Dan Phillips.
Yes, made the drive up from Vincennes and hadn't been up here in quite a while. Boy, it's a beautiful facility.
Yeah, I thought that too as soon as I saw it. Mackie Pell with the serve. Miners with the set. There, that one will fall for number 8, Layla Jennings.
I feel like
and Layla will go back to serve.
I feel like we're on the court. I feel like we could just jump out there and play.
My, we are very, very close. Jennings getting ready to serve. We're just right behind the scorer's table. That is long. Boy, the Miners just can't get a break in this first set. 19-6. And right now, coming out is Lookabill. And coming in, I think, is number 6, Cameron Lunsford. Boy, these kids have just got it going. Number 10, Sessinger with a serve. Piper Bland, a strong strike. But the Knights handle it, get a free ball up and over. What can the Miners do with it? That was close. But no cigar in the net. In the net by number 9, Savannah Bath. She quickly turns around and looks at the coach. But it's 19-7 now. Getting ready to check in is number 6, Olivia Tharp, and number 20, Ella Norris. Walton and McKee checking out. Norris will go back to serve. Well, they need a run. What's the song say? Well, it's in the net. We need a miracle. Who did that song? All I need is a miracle. All I need is you.
All I need. I'm sure that's
Big
playing
D.
on the Yacht Rock station right now.
Yeah, probably. Number 9, Savannah Bath back to serve. 20-7. They're on top, and oh my gosh, there's another ace. Another Key Associates of Linton ace. They saw that nobody was there, and Savannah Bath hit it right there perfectly. Just laid it out. Piper hits it up and over. The Knights handle it. It's a little teardrop. It does no damage. Whose is this going to be? Goodman.
Nice.
Malia Goodman makes it count.
Kind of a southpaw swing there. You graduated from the word dink now to teardrop, I hear.
Believe me, I'll go back to dink. You get right in
You
there.
got to add a lot of adjectives going in this sport.
Yeah, you get right in it, and it's like, can't help it. There's the serve by Piper Blanche. Strong serve, and the first ace for the Miners, Key Associates of Linton. When you figure you're down in aces about 9-1 in this game. 21-9 right now. The Northview Knights on top on the Stanger Homes scoreboard in this junior varsity game, first set. Here's a ball hit down the line on the left. I think that's another ace. Key Associates of Linton. Piper.
We want to thank all for watching on the Indiana High School Athletic Association Champions Network.
You most certainly do. There's another strong serve by Piper.
Oh,
nice block, and then it's the follow is out of bounds, so the Miners will get another point. They're still trailing 21-11
that block
on the Stanger home scoreboard.
That block is sponsored by Walton Funeral Service.
Thank you, Heather. Piper
Welcome.
Looks at the coach, gets her instructions, and it's going to be long. So that run gets them to 22-11. Number 14, Rogenbuck comes back in. Number 13, Mackie Pell comes out. Stepping back to serve is number 7, Kinsley Krieger. A right-hander. Set by Norris, but she just pushes it up and over. Bland, Norris, Tharp. They try for the dink, and it does not work. The Miners putting together a little rally here. I don't know if they have enough in them to get this one back to where they want it, but right now, number 10, Addison Gaither is checking in, and Goodman Malia is checking out.
Well, if anything, they're setting him up for the next game. They're getting some confidence going.
Maybe.
Strong serve there.
Yeah, Gaither does a great job serving. And that caught Norris. She wasn't prepared for that. Big D, I don't know if you heard me, but all these are freshmen except one.
Holy moly.
There's one sophomore on the team who serves, but other than that, all these kids are freshmen, and they are good. 23-12 is the score on the Stanger home scoreboard.
Well, that tells you either the varsity's got some youngsters or they got some very good
well,
sophomores.
The varsity's only lost one match all year at 12-1. Strong strike, but it's wide and out of bounds. Tharp with the hit. So they're trying to put the Miners away here. It's 24-12. There's the serve by Lookbill. Brindley West. There. She has done that all game. That is Cambry Schultz, and she has been on fire, and that makes the first set 25-12. Well, they're now holding. It's still 24. They've not changed it yet. But I'm assuming that's the game. They still haven't changed it, but I'm going to go with it as 25-12. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
Hello there, I'm Corey Motter with Century 21 Sheets. Are you a first-time home buyer and you just don't know where to start? Perhaps you're looking to downsize and you need to list a property and get top dollar. In any of those situations, you need a professional agent on your side. I have successfully opened doors for clients for over the last 4 years, and it is a complete pleasure of mine to be able to help them end one chapter and begin a new one. Navigating the real estate market can be complex, but with the right guidance, it doesn't have to be. Let me help you understand the housing market, and let's negotiate the best deal. So together, let's open a new door and close it with Corey.
At Crane Credit Union, you can expect a personalized experience from people committed to your financial well-being. When you visit one of our 18 branches across southern and central Indiana, you will be greeted by our team that is committed to supporting your financial needs, dreams, and possibilities through all the stages of your life. From youth and teen accounts where it pays to get A's, to auto and personal loans that are processed completely within your local branch. Your local staff can assist you with mortgage and home equity needs, and when the time is right, we can help you with your IRA retirement accounts. We will be with you every step of the way. Crane Credit Union, building relationships since 1955. Welcome back to the home of the Northview Knights. Fish Monuments, located at 289 A Street Northeast, will meet with you to design your special cemetery monuments. Whether you are pre-planning or have experienced the death of a loved one, please contact Fish Monuments in Linton or reach them by phone at 930-236-3002. And Midwest Satellite. Are you looking for TV or high-speed internet? Give Mike Morin a call at Midwest Satellite. He offers Dish TV plans starting at $84.99 a month and T-Mobile high-speed internet for $60 a month. Call Midwest Satellite at 812-847-8848. Call Mike. He will treat you right. And Indiana Farm Bureau, let your Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent Jathan Wright help you with what you need to know about insurance. Stop by the office, submit your information online, or just give him a call at 812-798-26-15. So getting ready for the second set here, Big D, and boy, hopefully the Miners have learned something or switched something, or because that first one was a breeze for these Knights.
It looks like Northview got on top early on, from what I'm guessing, and tried to make a little run there.
Yeah, 25-12. They never looked back.
That's impressive that they're all freshmen.
just goes to show they've got, and Coach Vanderkolk, I almost called him Coach V. Coach Vanderkolk has said this is a strong program, and we're seeing it.
Well, you look on that wall and see those volleyball sectionals and regionals, semi-state finalists, so definitely a stout program. I know last year that game was something else to watch at Linton.
Checking the lineups here. Norris getting ready to serve. See if the Miners can get off to a little better start here. Malia Goodman, Piper Bland, Olivia Tharp on the front line, and nope, that's in the net. Not a good way to start, and they're down 0-1 that fast on the Stanger home scoreboard. I only say that because Norris is a great server normally, just a bad break, but let's see, number 5, Maggie Wilson getting ready to serve. Norris to Tharp. She hits it deep. Schultz tries a little push. She's able to get it up and over, but the Miners retaliate. Great dig by Norris. And there is another strong strike by the Miners. I think that was number 11, Adeline DeHart, with that stroke. 2-0. Northview, and they're threatening to start out, Big D, the way they did the last game. Yeah. Maggie Wilson on the way here. Oh, they both looked at each other.
No man's land.
Norris thought that number 7, Sage Hall, was going to get it. Sage Hall thought Norris was going to get it, and just like that, you've got another Key Associates of Linton ace. It's 3-0. Northview. Miners just can't seem to get their footing here. There's the set. Piper with a little dink. Schultz. She has got a strong strike. Goodman. You're going to go back over the other way to the weak side to Frazier. They're going to get that played, but they got to get it up and over. They do. Northview. Schultz again. It's got to count. Or no, I'm sorry, Adeline DeHart, number 11, with that play. Coach Vanderkolk out talking to the players.
That was a really good rally, though.
Got to communicate. There we go. Ball at the net. Tharp can't get to it. That'll score 5-0 Northview. Wilson. The set to Tharp. Gets it up and over. Miners hit the free ball. Northview sets up the offense. Great foul battle, eyeball to eyeball at the net between Krieger and Goodman wins it.
They needed that. Needed to stop that run, start the game.
Substitution, number 4, Brinley West, in for number 7, Sage Hall.
Yeah, we've really seen Brinley West come on strong, I think. Piper Bland now getting ready to serve. 5-1. A net serve, just barely gets over, hits the tape and keeps going. They're going to set it up again for Tharp. Little dink. Got to get it up. No. Nobody could get a solid strike on that ball.
Great effort there by number 6, Olivia Tharp.
6-1. And getting ready to serve is DeHart in the net. Break for the Miners. 6-2. Let's see who's stepping up to serve here. Coming in is number 10.
Addison Gaither.
Yeah, and Addison is a great server. So we'll see if she can get something going for the Miners. 6-2 right now on the Stanger home scoreboard. Set number 2. The Miners already dropped the first set. And I thought there was going to be an ace, and it will be. Key Associates of Linton. Strong serve by Gaither. See if Addison can get another one here. Out of bounds. Gaither now checking out. Goodman going back in. 7-3 on the Stanger Homes scoreboard. The Miners already dropped the first set, if you're just joining us, by 25-12, and Northview just steamrolled the Miners in the first set. Here's the serve by Krager. Tharp gets it up and over. Great block, but it goes out of bounds. That's Cambry Schultz again with that strong strike. She is really good here on this left side. She just loads it up and lets it fire. Tharp coming out. Norris coming out. McKee coming in, and Walton coming in. Walton will serve. Good play. McKee gets it up and over. In the net. Well, this is as close as the Miners have been since 0-0.
Kind of battled back.
I mean, in either set.
That looked like that just mishit.
7-5 on the Stanger Homes scoreboard, and right now, Walton with the serve. That one's going to get away. Goodman runs all the way to the wall after that, but can't make the play. Strong strike again by the Northview Knights.
He should have just ran out that door and came in the other one. That would have been cool.
Tatum Lookabill, the only sophomore, the upperclassman of this JV team for Northview, is in to serve. She almost gets an ace here. That dropped right over the net. They're going to go to Schultz. Guess what? Cambry with a kill. She has done that all night.
You're the varsity coach. Your mouth's got to salivate a little bit at these youngsters.
Look, Bill. Going to set it up for Piper Bland. She just pushes it over. There's a dink shot, and boy, nobody home. Boy, they can do no wrong. 10-5, Knights. And there's a timeout on the court. As I said, 10-5 on the Stanger Homes scoreboard. Northview on top. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
Linton Sporting Goods offers custom screen printing to promote your business, brand, and team. From a large array of colors and printing options, your perfect design piece to embroidery and letter jackets. Sports runs through the family, and so does Linton Sporting Goods. Shop the tradition at Linton Sporting Goods, Highway 54, where the winners shop.
Call Brock Anderson Construction for your home repair and building needs. With over 25 years of experience in the construction field, we strive to have you come home to quality. Call Brock at 812-798-5583. The Grill, a Linton tradition that has lasted over 100 years in the same family for the last 40. Open 7 days a week with steak night every Friday and Saturday night. You can dine in or carry out at this eatery located in the heart of downtown Linton. So, back to serve is Lookabill. 10-5. Brindley West. Or, no, yeah, I think that was Brindley West with that. 14. But it was out. Was it 14?
Well, I'm not sure. It might have been right in front of us here.
Yeah, I think it was number 4. Which is Brindley West. If it wasn't, well, there's the serve by Lookabill.
Yeah, I think you're right, Kevin.
Miners got to get something going here, and their height one out.
Yeah.
Hattie McKee points to herself and says, my fault, but she was just gave up too much in size on that one. Look, Bill. In the net. That didn't even hit the net. She covers her face in embarrassment. Nothing to be embarrassed about Northview tonight. They're playing extremely well for the junior varsity here. And the Miners junior varsity team has played well all year. So this is big surprise here, I think. Jennings up front, but there's the serve by the Miners, by Brindley West. Brindley fishes that one up out of the floor, and in the net by Layla Jennings. And right now, Sage Hall is going to check in, and Brindley West is going to come out. So right now, Sage Hall goes into the back row. Cambry Schultz serving. There's a hit by the Miners.
Nice.
Strong hit down the line, but it's out. Piper Bland tried to go up the side court there, and it went out of bounds. 13-7, and stepping up to serve again is Cambry Schultz. I was going to say that's about where the Miners would like her to stay, but Walton gets it up and over. There's an attempt at a dink, but it just didn't work out for Colby Rogenbuck.
Not quite enough dink.
Nope. And it brings Layla Jennings up for the serve. Oh, that would have gone out, but great block! Great block. Elevating was number 16, Malia Goodman, for the Welch and Cornett Walton Funeral Homes block. Fantastic. Best shot of the game so far for the Miners. 14-8 Miners trail. Strong serve there for the Miners. Free ball up and over.
Ooh, nice play.
Great deep shot by Walton. Maybe the Miners can get something going here now. A little momentum. We'll see.
I like how she didn't look where she was going to go. So it was just kind of a blindside pass.
Jennings with a serve. Strong to the back row. It's going to be an ace. Key Associates of Linton ace. This is the first time where it seems like the Miners are getting a little momentum in their corner here. 14-10 on the Stanger home scoreboard. Northview still on top. But the Miners putting up a fight here in the second set. Layla Jennings. Out of bounds. She knew where she wanted to go with that ball. The coach is talking to her a little bit there. Going back to serve now is the libero. It's number 2, Zendri Shaw. Good serve. Miners with a great follow. In the net for number 11, Adeline DeHart. Puts it at 15-11 now. Tharp getting ready to check in, as is Norris. McKee and Walton are coming out. Norris will be serving. Ella with the serve. Strong serve. It's going to be hard to go in the back row there. They got to get it up and over. They do. Great serve there. That's going to go up for the dink, and Norris can't handle it. She was way too far underneath, and it wasn't really her fault. Nobody else was near that. 16-11 now is the score. Northview on top. And the serve right now by number 5, Maggie Wilson. Ooh, that would have been long. They played it. Schultz. You know, you just know, or no, DeHart. I've done that to her a couple of times. Adeline DeHart. Strong strike. And that puts Maggie Wilson back, and now they're starting to give themselves a little wagon room again here. The Miners get close, and Northview seems to know what to do. There's the serve. The set going to Tharp. Schultz is able to do that, and look at that from the back row. Who's that remind you of? Yeah. And there, that was in the net by DeHart. So it'll be 7-12. That's got a little Ella Warwick to it, hitting from back there. Right now, number 4, Brenly West, is replacing Sage Hall for the Miners. Piper Bland to serve. Boy, that's another one I thought might have been out. Malia Goodman got caught up in the net. There's been a few they've decided to play when it looks like they're going to be out. DeHart back to serve. Oh my gosh. A net serve for the win, for the point.
The volleyball gods are with the Knights right now.
Yep. 19-12 is our score. The Northview Knights on top on the Stanger home scoreboard. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
Anna, let's clear the air about vaping. Glue, rat poison, paint. We all know these products contain poisons like formaldehyde, arsenic, and lead. And these are just a few of the chemicals you'll find in e-cigarette vapor. Let's clear the air, Indiana. Don't puff this stuff. Visit don'tpuffthisstuff.com to join the fight and spread the word.
Is your family protected? Contact Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Alicia Cornelius to discuss your auto, home, farm, life, or business needs. It's not just about protecting my family. Let me help protect yours too, she says. Proudly serving Indiana. Call 812-582-8941 to speak with Alicia, one agent for all of your insurance needs. 1912, Northview on top on the Stanger Homes scoreboard. And they will be serving number 11, Adeline DeHart. He's got the duty. Miners with the free ball up and over. Good dig there by Bland.
Oh, my goodness.
Schultz. My, oh my, is Cambry Schultz. I think we're going to see her in the varsity contest. I can't believe they would not have a spot for her somewhere. In the net. DeHart finally puts one in the net. Puts the Miners at 13 now on the Stanger home scoreboard.
Yeah, I see 4 freshmen on the varsity roster.
Gaither coming in to serve. There's the serve, and it's out. Boy, the Miners just can't seem to get anything going. Goodman coming back in. Gaither's going out. It's just not their night tonight. But you got to give credit to the Knights. They're playing extremely well. Oh, what call is that? Somebody out of place on the defensive side here for the Miners. The alignment a little off. The official talking with the team, talking to Piper Bland at the moment, and Brenly West. I don't quite know what, but anyway, it's a point for the Knights, and they now lead 21-13. They're hashing this out on the floor.
Yeah, a lot of
Looking to sell your home? Century 21 Sheets agent Corey Motter specializes in getting top dollar for his clients with a proven track record and personalized marketing strategies. Corey strives to make selling easy and stress-free. Get the results you deserve and close it with Corey.
And Kevin, that gave a point to Northview. 22-13 on the Stanger home scoreboard.
All righty. Well, they're just knocking on the door for getting another set win. They're winning in 2 sets, 22-14. Walton coming in to serve. Norris checking out. Tharp checking out. McKee checking in. Addie Walton. Strong serve. Going to go back door there, wide. They were setting up to number 8, Finley Frazier, but Finley got a solid strike, but it's just wide to the left and out of bounds, cross court. So Addie will cue it up for another one. 22-15 on the Stanger home scoreboard. Up. That was a tough one. The set went over the net. They get it up and over. Good job by McKee. Oh, and that's going to go out. Well, no, Schultz saves it, but it's out of bounds. That almost hit the score at the scorer's table.
Waiting for it to bounce and head my way, and I can't see anything. That would have been fun.
Well, you would have found it eventually.
Yeah, it would have found me.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Walton to serve, 22-16 now the score. Miners trail. Oh boy, there's another one that's going in the scorer's table. 22-17. Walton will serve again. Walton in the net. She wanted to teardrop it right over the net over there, but it didn't work out. It was close, I will say that. 23-17, the Miners 2 points away from the sweep here. Zendri Shaw coming in to serve. There's the serve. Goodman hitting it up and over. Strong hit. I'm thinking that was number 11 again.
I believe so.
And Adeline DeHart, so we'll give her the credit. She's had a great game tonight. And it's 24-17, so this is set game match point. Oh, and it's in the net. Oh, my. 24-18. This would be a comeback of all time here right now if the Miners could somehow fish this one out. Brentley West going back to serve. Right-hander serving from the left side. There's the set. They go to Schultz for the win, and guess what? They get it. 25-18 is the final. They win 25-12 in the first set and 25-18 in the second. So we will be back with the Jordan and Vaught Insurance pregame show for the Linton Stockton Miners and the Northview Knights varsity volleyball when we return. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
Have an opportunity to do something special, and I want to be part of it.
That's a sacred moment. The basketball.
Lob it up.
Yes.
Throw it down.
We have a dream as an organization to be an NBA championship organization. People are going to find out about the Pacers.
Hello, I'm Maylee Pilot. I'm a senior. I've been playing all 4 years, and my favorite volleyball memory would be the IHSBCA state banquet.
Hi, my name is Becca Robbins. I've been playing for 4 years. It's going to be my 4th year. And my favorite memory is going on the state run in 2022 and playing against Wapahani.
Hi, I'm Karen Theus. I played volleyball for all 4 years of high school, and my favorite memory is when we went on the first state run in school history, and after we won regionals, we had Scott do a toe touch.
Lady Miners,
class of 2025.
Senior season.
Ready to bring it.
Good at a lot of things, like cheering on the Miners to victory. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Jathan Wright is good at making sure your insurance needs are just right for you. That's why Jathan is here to help you work through any questions you might have about your auto, home, renters, business, and life insurance. Then you can get back to making sure the Miner fan section is louder than the other team. Talk to Jathan. Stop in or submit your information online and give him a call at 812-798-2615. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Welcome back to the Jordan and Vaught Insurance pregame show, where the Linton Stockton Miners are now on the road against the Northview Knights tonight. The Northview Knights 12-1 on the year. Their only loss coming at the hands of Plainfield. Their last outing against Edgewood was 3 straight sets. They won that one. They swept Edgewood. And they have also won 9 consecutive matches. As we said, the only one they've lost was Plainfield, but that was 9 consecutive wins away in the rearview mirror. The Miners, 8-7 coming in here. Their last outing, they beat Clay City, swept them 3-0. But they are 4-1, Big D, in the last 5 starts.
Yeah,
it feels like they've found something. Will it be enough to compete here tonight? Will be yet to be seen.
It seems to me that the games that they've been playing down this stretch, Lagodi and Bar Reeve, and then that tournament in Lafayette Central Catholic, it does seem like, I think the coaches, like in any sport, you got to work things out. But they've been playing a lot better as of late. So this will be a big test for them because they've already faced them once this year.
Now these two, August and 24, as Big D points out, Northview and Linton did play, but Northview swept the Miners in 2 sets in that one. So I'm sure they're thinking they're going to see the same volleyball team tonight. Right. I don't believe they're going to, but again, it's been a solid sweep in the early game, so we'll see. I did see an interesting T-shirt, and I still see it there. Some of the kids are wearing it for Northview. Pressure is a privilege.
Yeah.
That is a great T-shirt.
That makes sense, too, because you don't feel pressure unless you're expected to do well, and, it does make you better. Pressure is always, how you respond under pressure is a big thing. And you wonder a little bit about Northview having already beaten the Miners, swept the Miners. You wonder if that plays into their minds a little bit. It's hard to imagine that would. The coaching's probably too good, but you wonder if they may come out thinking that they've already beaten the Miners. And the Miners, of course, this is something for them to try to gauge how they've improved.
The only thing is, a few of these girls for the Miners have had a very successful run for their high school careers. I mean, so, it goes back as 2 or 3 years ago. They've been extremely competitive, and so I think Northview knows what they're capable of.
True.
Now, whether they'll play to that capability yet tonight, we'll see.
And last year, you guys did the game in Linton, and it was standing ovation as they went into that final set. It was really one of the best volleyball games I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, agreed, Big D, agreed. Team Ortho is Greene County's only orthopedic clinic featuring board-certified orthopedic surgeon Dr. John Hammerstein. Team Ortho also has lead athletic trainer Jed Arsenault, who works with Linton Stockton student-athletes to help minimize the risk of injury. Call Team Ortho today at 847-3381. Greene County General Hospital, our family, caring for yours. Indiana Farm Bureau. At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance, we're good at your insurance. Talk to your local agent, Jathan Wright. He's here for you, whether you want to talk in person, get started online, but you can call him at 812-798-2615. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood. So right now, what's happening, the teams are loosening up here. We're still a ways away yet, Big D. Yeah. No, I mean, we're a ways away. They've got to run all that off yet. So the Northview Knights in the corner, loosening up. The Miners on the floor doing the same. Heather?
So as always, we like to remind everyone that we are currently in the Jordan and Vaught Insurance pregame show. Call Ross and his staff at Jordan and Vaught Insurance for your insurance needs, whether it be home, auto, or life. His friendly staff treats you like family, making sure you are covered. Call 812-384-3535 today. Our starting lineups tonight will be sponsored by Klusner Construction of Linton. Whether it is a remodel or a new construction, you know it's going to be done right the first time, every time when you choose Klusner Construction. Call Bart Wade or Tony Klusner of Linton today. Our scoreboard sponsor tonight is Stenger Homes. If you're thinking of selling your home, Michelle Stenger with Stenger Homes gives you ideas that make it very desirable to the buyer. What you should renovate first, such as your bedroom, kitchen, bathroom, garage, or yard, to bring more value to your property. Give Michelle a call at 812-219-2307 today. Ace sponsor tonight and every night is Key Associates, serving Greene and surrounding counties for over 30 years. Key Associates of Linton, has helped generations of clients buy and sell homes. Whether you're looking to buy your dream home or next investment, or sell your home to enter into the next chapter of your life, call Allie Walton, Mary Beth Geralds, and Audrey Sparks to be there with you every step of the way. They are your key to the best. Block sponsor tonight is Walton Funeral Service, who is dedicated to professional, compassionate service that leaves kind memories since 1915, and funeral pre-planning for peace of mind. One generation to the next, from one family to another, Todd and Cindy Walton are proud of their funeral home's heritage. Their families have been there for this community for over a century and look forward to serving for many more years to come. They are your lamp of hope when you need them most. Kevin, we should also mention that our next game, the Miners' next game, is this Saturday against Bloomington North. It is on the road. JV starts at 10 with varsity following, and we have information on our Facebook page as far as where you can park, what gate you can enter, and some pretty important announcements for you as far as how you gain entry into the school. It is either credit card at the gate, or you must prepay your ticket. There is no cash at the gate. Also, too, concession stands will be cash or card. So please research our Facebook page so you can have some information on that. Tomorrow night, we all make the trek to Western High School in Rushville, Indiana. This is going to be a 6:45 pregame with a 7:30 kickoff. Kevin, there's a lot of things. It was wonderful today to talk to the athletic director. They're going to be honoring a former player right before kickoff into the Indiana Football Hall of Fame. They also have an incredible marching band.
Yeah.
They have activities that are going to be sponsored by a couple of groups. So if the kids make the trek and want to have some things to do, there's going to be some activities. And they are taking some donations for the Special Olympics. So all of that information is found on our Facebook page, and we were told today we are the only live stream carrying this game tomorrow night. So we're very excited to be able to bring this game to you tomorrow.
And
then turn around and have a really quick trip to Bloomington Saturday morning
for a 10 a.m. tip in Bloomington.
For Bloomington North Cougars.
Well,
Volleyball.
I think that guy's name is Folk. Mike Folk.
Mike Folk.
I think that's his name. And I looked that up too, and I saw that long list of the band accomplishments at Western. So I'm looking forward.
Drafted by the Niners.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Played for Indiana University, drafted by the 49ers, and his family will be in attendance to receive this information and this award in his honor. Kevin, we're going to take a really quick time out here to hear from our pregame sponsor, Jordan Vaught Insurance. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
At Jordan & Vaught Insurance Agency, you don't pay extra for the over 80 years of combined experience that will be available to you when dealing with questions about your auto, home, farm, life, or Medicare supplements. They're always there to help from 8:30 to 5 p.m. on weekdays at 123 South Franklin Street, the very same Bloomfield location since 1972. You may not realize the value of experience until you need it the most. Call Jordan & Vaught Insurance, your friends with experience, at 812-384-3535.
We're going to make a comeback. You guys come out and you make a difference. Like, you change the game for us. When our players see you and hear you, it makes all the difference in the world. We have the vision of great things.
And give us a chance to show you again that we're moving in that direction.
Whether you're looking to purchase or sell a home, the opportunity is better than ever. Take advantage of the falling interest rates. Real estate provides the highest returns, the greatest values, and the least risk. The best investment opportunity will not fit into a safe deposit box, but you can live in it. Go with the tradition of trust. When you are ready to buy or sell, call me, Michelle Stanger at Stanger Homes at 812-219-2307 and start packing.
Finding the best coverage for your home, auto, life, and business isn't always a walk in the park. I'm Audrey Sparks at Richard Brown Insurance, your local auto owner's insurance agent. Whether you're buying your first car or starting your own business, finding the right coverage can be a challenge. With great companies like Auto Owners Insurance, I can find the appropriate coverages so that you and your family can be better protected. Come see me, Audrey Sparks, to discuss what coverages are right for you or give me a call at 812-847-4798.
Welcome back to Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners. And we want to say thank you to all who are watching on the Indiana High School Athletic Association Champions Network or on RaderMediaSports.com. Just a quick reminder, this is not syndicated to Facebook, and we're going to kind of take away Facebook Lives during the season just because of interference with equipment, and this way it allows us to safely take the broadcast down at the end of the game and put it in the archives at the end of this season. So as a reminder, this game will be available to view until 9 p.m. tomorrow, Friday evening, and then we'll go in the vault until the end of the season, honoring Coach Scott Vanderkook's wishes for that. We also want to say that obviously the next few days are going to be a little bit busy for Rader Media Sports and traveling to Rushville and then a quick turnaround with Bloomington North on Saturday morning. And due to this, we are not going to have Miner broadcasting tomorrow at lunch. We've announced this. We've sent it to our students. So we welcome everyone back next week on Friday the 13th, the day that the Miners host the Sullivan Arrows. So we have a busy week next week as well. So be sure to stay tuned to our Facebook page for all of that information. Kevin?
Yeah, there is a lot there. Big D, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, this is the first time you've seen or will see the Miner volleyball varsity play this year.
In person it is. I've watched about 4 of the games that you guys have done, and some of them have been really tough ones, like Lagodi and Bar Eve, the 2 that I just watched recently. So I love volleyball. I love coming and watching the games and just watching the Warwick girl, number 5. She just puts the hammer down. I can't imagine being on the other side of the net.
Ella, yeah, they are. It's thunder. What's the slogan? Listen to the
floor and wait for the thunder.
Listen to the floor and wait for the thunder. When she's approaching that net, it's like, wow.
She takes the most ferocious leap that I've seen anybody doing out there.
I have to say, Big D, I want to write this down.
I see shirts coming.
Yeah, we've said that.
We should also mention that we've had a few people ask us why we're so close to the floor, as well as why we're not able to show the volleyball in complete air. Our camera placement, it was determined obviously by the host school. We're making this work. We're very happy to be here, and we're just very happy to be able to bring the Miner action to all of you at home.
What we have to work with.
We're in row 5, so that limits your row 4 maybe.
I think we're in row 2.
Yeah.
And anyway, Big D, I want to go over some things with you here because we were talking about it. Coach Vanderkook talked about this in the pregame, which I don't know if you got the chance to hear, when he said he's never had more than one freshman play for him at the varsity level. And so to think we have the same names that are familiar.
Yeah.
Pylant, Robbins, Warwick, Ella Warwick, but Terenthuis.
Yeah, that's another name.
But now you're looking at Avery Feltner, Audrey Sullivan, Taylor Warwick. These are names, not only names, these are starters on the Linton Stockton
I had no
volleyball
idea.
team.
I mean, 3 freshmen starting in any sport is kind of an amazing thing. And, of course, you know the Warwick name, so you know she's coming up in a family of players.
Turn that a little more toward. No. Turn it this way so I can hear you a little better. There. Okay.
And Feltner, of course, we recognize that name as well. So it's going to be exciting to see. I like how you were telling me earlier that teams were keying on Ella Warwick, and so it's like a star basketball player that you're boxing one on. They've got to have other people step up to kind of bring that away from being on Warwick all the time.
And what we've seen is the emergence of Avery Feltner. But I will also say the two girls up front, Becca Robbins and Taryn Thewis, are incredible. And then you add another new name there, although she's not a freshman, she's a junior, Kenley Carmichael, who starts, who's come on and done some really great work on the front court as well.
Well, you look at the heights. I wish Northview had their heights on there, because I'm kind of looking out there and I see a couple of girls that look pretty tall. Number 18 right off. I can't be 18.
Number 13 looks tall.
I'll tell you, my eyes right on a 14 over there as well. That's Kira Lucas. So they have a lot of players listed. I noticed in the JV game, we rotate girls in quite a bit. It's almost like the basketball where there's a substitution every time the buzzer goes off.
Yeah. Crane Credit Union supports area schools and wants to encourage every student to do their very best with youth and teen accounts. Students can earn $4 for every A on their semester report cards. For more information, visit your local branch or find out more at cranecu.org.
And tomorrow in Linton, they are having Member Appreciation Days. And I know a number of other towns are hosting this as well, but we want to remind all of our Miner fans that you can stop by your local Crane Credit Union branch. They're going to have free T-shirts. They're going to have some free food. They're going to do some giveaways. And if you're not a member, now is the perfect time to join. As mentioned here, we have heard a number of people say that they've signed their students up, take the report cards in, get $4 for every A on their semester report cards, and it grows pretty quickly. So be sure to keep that in mind as well.
We're about ready for that.
Yeah, I think we are just a minute away. So rather than you running over at the last minute, go ahead. You can go ahead and turn that on, Big D. I've got you turned down here until you get over there. Heather? So, Linton Sporting Goods is your local one-stop equipment shop for all things sports, locally owned and operated in the family for over 40 years. They'll make sure that you're ready for the start of the season or upgrade throughout the season. Find them on Facebook today. So we're just about 30 seconds here from the opening festivities here, Heather.
We're going to take a really quick timeout. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
Whether it's the classroom, the field, the stage, or the court, it's time for another production of Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners, on the Champions Network of the IHSAA. Welcome back. Let's listen in now, the starting lineups. Brought to you by Klusner Construction of Linton.
Please remember that Northview is a smoke-free campus, and we appreciate your cooperation. The IHSAA Conference and Northview High School would also like to remind everyone that sportsmanship is a top priority at all sporting events. Please be respectful of officials, coaches, spectators, and players. At this time, will you please rise, remove your hats, and stand at attention for the playing of our national anthem. starters. First, for the visitors, the Linton Miners. A freshman, number 2, Avery Feltner. A junior, number 5, Ella Ward. A freshman, number 9, Audrey Sullivan. A senior, number 13, Karen Lewis. A junior, number 15, Kinley Carmichael. A senior, number 19, Becca Robbins. And coming up the other line, a senior, number 23, Navy Pilot. And now the starting lineup for your Northview Knights. Starting at the other line, a senior, number 1, Brady McDonald. A sophomore, number 4, Alexis Strala. A junior, number 6, Carson Buck. A freshman, number 10, Katie Krause. A senior, number 14, Kara Phillips. A senior, number 16, Morgan Owens. And with the third line, a senior, number 9, Rachel Brown. It's time!
Great announcing there. The starting lineups here at the home of the Northview Knights in Brazil, Indiana. Doing a great job. Thank you, Big D. And what a shock, Big D. Kaylee Krause is starting on the varsity as well. She played JV, and now and we saw her bring the thunder, and there she is again. I don't blame him.
I don't either.
I'd play her too if you could. I don't know if they limit the number of sets or whatever that you can play.
That's an amazing thing.
You kind of wonder why she's playing JV, because really she was the difference maker. If she wasn't out there for that, I think the Miners would have been maybe more competitive in those two sets.
Maybe she earned it with that performance. You know, it might be that the coach sees that.
Well, now wait a minute. Oh no, that was Cambry Schultz that was playing so well. And so I apologize. Let's look, however, here. Kira Lucas is leading this team with about 208 kills, about 6 per set. Kaylee Krause has about 30 blocks. She's number 10. Number 9, Rachel Rounds, has 28 blocks, so that front court for them is pretty darn good. In aces, Carson Buck with 13, Kira Lucas with 12, and in digs, number 1, Brady McDonald, 327 digs. Goodness. So she is the real deal. And she's in there now, number 1. And it just goes to show sometimes it's not just size in volleyball.
No, I don't think so. Maybe up front and that, being able to jump up high and get a good power behind it, but you got to have players all over the floor.
That concludes the Jordan and Vaught Insurance pregame show. We're getting set for volleyball. Thanks for joining us, everyone. And we're waiting now to see how the Miners are going to fare against the Northview Knights, who've only lost 1 game all year to Plainfield. Getting ready to serve now is number 4, Alexis Strala. Oh. Whoa, there's the thunder right away by number 6, Carson Buck. And Carson, by the way, leads the team in aces, but that was a kill. Right at the net. So we're waiting for the second serve by Strala. Strong serve. They're going to go cross court to number 14, and she finds the open space on the court. That's Kira Lucas. She's a senior. And she leads the team in kills, by the way, as we pointed out. 2-0 on the Stanger Homes scoreboard. Feltner is able to field that one, but a quick slam dunk, basically, by Kira Lucas. And just like that, it's 3-0. This is what happened with the JV when they got too far down too quick and couldn't find their way back out. Good dig there by Pilot. Taryn Thuis is able to, I thought she had the goods there with the little dink. There's a nice hit by Kenley Carmichael, the junior, getting the Miners on the board at 3-1. Going back to serve, Ella Warwick. Coach Vanderkolk talking to his front court. The serve by Warwick. In the net. Nice tip. Saved by Feltner. Out of the net. Can't do anything with it. Kenley Carmichael tried to fish it out of the net, but so coming in, yeah, go ahead,
Adeline
Big D.
Murphy, number 8.
There's a serve. Pylant. Feltner. Thuis.
Yeah.
Right, little dink there. Warwick. Ella from the back row. And there's that dig you saw. Nice little dink. Warwick saves that. Thuis again. That time it's saved again by Northview. There's a good block. Taryn Thuis with a Welch and Cornett Walton Funeral Service block. The first one for the Miners tonight, and they are now trailing 4-2. Pylant back to serve. Kenley Carmichael, Feltner, and Taryn Thuis, the front line right now for the Miners. They're going to go at Thuis, but it's out of bounds, I believe. But they're going to say it's a point, so it must have been off Taryn. Or, I'm sorry, it wasn't Taryn, it was Becca. Becca Robbins. Taryn is on the bench right now. So here's the serve by Brady McDonald. Carmichael.
Oh, man.
Boy, she hit that on a little off-speed teardrop that fell perfectly. 5-3.
Almost looked like a miss hit. Almost looked like it spun off
It
of her hand,
might have
didn't
been. It very well might have been. Coming in to serve for the Miners, number 14, Taylor Warwick, the freshman. Yep, that's right. Another Warwick.
Yeah.
There's a strong hit. I think that would have gone out of bounds, but Pylant saved it. Go to Feltner. Down the line. It's out. 6-3, and going back to serve is number 14, Kira Lucas. And again, she has 12 aces on the season so far. Well, make it 13. So it is now 7-3 on the Stanger Homes scoreboard. There's a serve in the net. 7-4.
She started the game with 3 points right off the bat and didn't get that one over the net.
Avery Feltner, the freshman, going back to serve. Strong serve by Avery. Yeah, even a stronger return. It looked like that is number 8, Rachel Round. Or no, Adeline Murphy with that one. Going back to serve, number 16, Morgan Olick, a senior. 8-4. Northview. Sullivan with a set. Ella Warwick.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my. That's going to go all the way in the stands, up and over and around us. And good catch.
Well,
some folks behind us eating popcorn. It's like, man, they had to duck.
These are nice things on the wall. Pow.
That was about 6 rows deep. Served by Becca Robbins. Oh, out of bounds, but I think it was touched by the Miners by number 14, Taylor Warwick.
That was Rounds, number
Pylant.
9.
Pylant coming in.
As is number 2, Zindri Shaw, freshman.
Back to serve. Mm-hmm.
I said Bar Reeve. Northview.
Northview. Sullivan. Thuis. It's a free ball up and over.
Uh-oh.
Here's the set. A little dink shot. Fished out of there. Great job by Warwick. Ella Warwick. The little dink shot to the backcourt. They come up. Great save again by Ella Warwick, and here she comes. Another good dig by Northview. That one's long. A point for the Miners. 9-6 now, and going back to serve is number 9, the freshman Audrey Sullivan, who's come on as quite the setter for this team.
Kinley Carmichael back in for Taylor Warwick for the Miners.
Thank you. So it's Carmichael, Warwick, and Thewis up front. Big D, I'm sorry.
Oh, that was a big
Warwick!
Whoa!
Whoa, what's our line? Listen to the floor and wait for the thunder.
Let's do that on the replay, Kevin.
Boy, that was something.
Sullivan. Good serve. Hit the ball at the net. Nice block, but I think they're going to give the point to the Miners. I thought they might have called the Miners in the net. But that's why you don't want me assuming anything. It's 9-8. Miners just trailing by 1. They battle back here, Big D. See if they can stay with it. They can't. And a good attempt on a block by Taryn Thewis and Warwick, but it caromed off them to the floor for a point for the Northview Knights. So serving now, Alexis Strala. 10-8 lead for the host, Northview Knights. Warwick!
Oh, my goodness.
Off the block, out of bounds. Point Miners.
You see that little...
Now, some are wondering
there.
if that hit the antenna, and they're kind of questioning that's a point for the Miners. And the official is pointing out that it's a point for the Miners. Nope. Now is he changing it? No, the substitutions. It's still Miners' ball. Ella Warwick will be serving to see if she can tie this up. It's 10-9 right now. Ella's serve just out. So it's 11-9 on the Stanger Homes scoreboard. And right now going back to serve is Carson Buck. Number 8, Adeline Murphy checking in. And I believe number 16, Morgan Oleg, just came out for Northview. Taryn Thewis tying her shoe, getting some instructions from the coach while she does so. So in the front line right now, it's Kenley Carmichael, Sullivan, Feltner, and Taryn Thewis. Feltner.
There you go.
There's that freshman starting to assert herself. It's 11-10.
Becca Robbins in for Taryn Thewis.
And if you notice, that's kind of a new little lineup with at least for that one, with 4 up front. Pilot with a serve for the Miners. Out. Oh, was that in?
That was in.
Oh, I thought it was out. It was on the far side. Brady McDonald will be serving. 12-10 now. Northview Knights on top on the Stanger home scoreboard. There's the service. That's going out. Good job by Pilot to say, we're not swinging at that one. 12-11. And right now Carmichael is coming out. And coming in is Taylor Warwick. Coach V up talking to the kids. Giving some instructions. Pilot saves that one. Warwick. Feltner.
Oh,
great block by Taryn Thewis. A Welch and Cornett Walton Funeral Service block. There's a dink, but it's out of bounds. Great defense by the Miners up front.
Tremendous in the air by Thewis. That was a bang-bang play if I ever saw one.
Miners have tied it up at 12-12, and you can feel the pressure beginning to build. There's a let serve, just gets over the net. Strong serve, and Warwick couldn't quite do anything with that one, and it was a good strike by Northview.
8 Murphy on that, and she just about got around on it.
Kira Lucas stepping up now to serve. She has, as we said, 12 aces on the year, and 13. She had one earlier tonight. Feltner. Here's the set. Coming cross court, and everybody watched that one. I'm not sure. Let me see.
Number 4.
Okay, thank you. So again, Lucas going back to serve. And the Miners trailing by 2.
Kind of put that one where they weren't at.
Yep. They get it up and over.
Oh, that was out of bounds.
Feltner. Sullivan with a set. Strong strike by Becca Robbins.
Some confidence.
Number 19 lowered the boom on that one. 14-13 the score. Feltner goes back to serve. The Miners are showing some spunk in this one, in this first set. Showing, that was in the net. It just hit the tape. Just hit the tape. 15-13. So right now, Oleg is coming back in, and going out of the game right now is Adeline Murphy, and Oleg goes back to serve. 15-13 on the Stanger Homes scoreboard. North Central's had the lead from the beginning here. The Miners have battled back. Here's the set again, going to Becca. Long. Strong strike, but long. It was number 9, Rachel Rounds, who had a lot of power on that one. A little too much. Robbins goes back to serve.
Taryn Thewis in for Maylee Pilot.
Serve. 15-14. Miners trying to tie this one up. There's a dink. No go. Sullivan there to get it. They're going to go to Ella. Boom! That's a great dig by... And they're going to go to Ella again. And they dig it again. Oh, my. Do they go to Ella again? No. Oh! If power doesn't do it, the rainbow shot will. Great point by Taryn Thewis.
Boy, McDonald, number 1 of their captains over there. She made 2 incredible digs.
On Ella, yeah. That was incredible. Becca Robbins with a serve. It could be an ace. No, it's not. They fish it out, but can't do anything with it. That is going to be a Key Associates of Linton ace, and the Miners have their first lead of the night. 16-15, and they want a timeout to talk about it. So, on the Stanger home scoreboard, 16-15 Miners in set 1. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners. Linton Sporting Goods has an over 20-year tradition of offering Hoosiers the best in sports equipment and apparel. They feature Wilson, Demarini, Louisville Slugger, Marucci, Mizuno, and much more. Get ready for any sports season by shopping at Linton Sporting Goods on Highway 54. Where the winners shop. Welcome back. A Miners serving. Becca Robbins will be handling things here. Again, remember, these two teams played earlier this year, and the Miners were swept by Northview. So I think Northview right now has to be a little bit shell-shocked with the way things are going here in this neck-and-neck contest. Great serve. A good dig, though, by McDonald. It's a free ball up and over. Feltner. Sullivan. Oh, my! Another strong strike, but McDonald is able to save it. A looper over the mid. Right now, the Miners are aggressive. There's a little dink shot once again by Taryn Thewis for the winner. 17-15 Miners. Robbins back to serve. Served by Robbins, long. 17-16 Miners on the Stanger home scoreboard. Autumn Trace of Greene County is the perfect setting for seniors to call home. Seniors can live independently as they wish while enjoying supportive care they may request in their daily lives and the 24-hour staff. Watch this point go, and I'll finish that ad. Up and over. Almost in the net, but it's fished out of there. Great play. Pilot. Ella with a dink. There's a dink back the other way, and it works. Call Jessica and her friendly staff at 812-699-4464 to schedule your tour of Autumn Trace of Greene County. Come and find out why so many of your friends and neighbors have already picked Autumn Trace as their choice to age in place. There's the serve. Great dig by Pylant. Ella Warwick. They get it, but are they going to be able to get it over? Yes. The set. It's over the net. It's a free ball. Thewis gets it back the other way. Again, another set going to their strong striker. Thewis gets it over. It's a free ball. Here's a dink, but it's blocked by Thewis. They go to the net. Thewis dunks it. Bingo!
Playing very inspired volleyball right now. It was a great left-handed save I wish I could see better. I believe it's number 2. Feltner made a left, kind of off of her left arm, just reached out and saved it. That kept that point alive for the Miners.
Warwick out. Kinley Carmichael's back in. So it's Warwick, Carmichael, and Thewis on the front line right now for the Miners. Great block, but it's not going to work. It falls for the point. Great strike by number 6, Carson Buck, the junior.
Yeah, they needed to stop that Miner momentum there, but Miners were there, just managed to get through them.
18-18 on the Stanger home scoreboard. The first set is...
Oh, that's it.
It was in. It looked like it was going to go out. I don't blame the flag person. Started to go like out, but it just dropped.
Yeah.
We all saw it. It was in. Great hit. And got a timeout on the court. 19-18, Northview on top. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
You ever been out here where a sunrise is not only seen, but also felt? Where chasing friends around isn't just a thing of the past, where wrong turns always feel right. So meet us out here, the all-new Razor XP.
Since 1973, Linton Cycle Sales.
We take pride in our funeral homes and value the friendships we've made for over 100 years. It's those friendships that make us work hard to be the best. You have my personal guarantee that we will always strive to earn your trust.
Inspired volleyball tonight by both teams here, by Northview, the hosts, and by the Linton Miners, the visitors. Going back to serve right now, Alexis Strala. Carmichael and Thewis on the front line at the moment. Here's the serve at 19-18. Nice dig. Get it up for Warwick. Falls, yes. 19-19. This is going to be a nail-biter all night long. A big D. You talked about it a year ago.
Yeah. That's 4 kills, I believe, for Warwick.
It kept everybody on their seats a year ago in Linton. Oh, my gosh. It was wide and out. I thought it was barely cleared the net. But it was a strong serve, but it just sailed wide to the left. Buck again back to serve. Now Northview with a 20-19 edge on the scoreboard. There's the serve. Warwick hit that one a little softer. Pilot with a dig. Feltner.
That's it.
Yes. The freshman, Avery Feltner.
Becca Robinson for Taryn Thewis, Kevin.
Heather and I did an 8th grade game last year, and we saw Feltner for the first time and thought, oh my, she's going to play. And she is tonight. It's 20-20. There's a little dink shot, and it falls. Great play. Great feel for the game by Kira Lucas.
Yeah, I have her down for 5 of those little kills.
21-20.
Stat keeping is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be.
Brady McDonald. Where are they going to go? They're going to go to Becca Robbins. Oh, I thought she was going to get that little dink, but no. Great block there by Kinley Carmichael, the Welch and Cornett Walton Funeral Service block. They go the second time with the hard serve. That doesn't work. It's fished out. There's a looper saved by Feltner. Now underneath, they can't get to that one. The second dink did them in. 22-20. That was a big play now. You're going to 25. And a timeout on the floor. The Miners want to talk about it. 22-20 in the first set. Northview on top. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
City Linton employees are dedicated to providing the best and most reliable utility service, security, and safety for its families and students. As the new mayor, I agree with the sign, "You'll like Linton." But you'll really love our Miners.
Is your family protected? Contact Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Alicia Cornelius to discuss your auto, home, farm, life, or business needs. It's not just about protecting my family, she says. Let me help protect yours, too. Proudly serving Indiana. Call 812-582-8941 to speak with Alicia. One agent, she says, for all of your insurance needs. 2220 Northview. McDonald to serve. Miners. Got to make something happen. They go to Thuis, blocked out of bounds. Point Miners, 22-21, Northview.
That's 4 kills for her. And right now,
Carmichael out.
The story of this game right now, Kevin, is the digs. Miley Pilot has had just a tremendous amount of digs.
Warwick, strong serve. Little push, they go for the dink again. Warwick saves it going to the belly. Feltner with the kill. Avery Feltner. 22 all. Northview's thinking this isn't the same team we played earlier this year in Plainfield.
The body language is totally different.
Oh, it hits the net. Strong serve. But Taylor Warwick's serve hit the tape. 23-22. Back to serve, Kira Lucas. Boy, you hear the silence before they serve. Everybody's anticipating something. Free ball up and over by the Miners. Great block, but it's going to fall. Point for Northview. They now are serving for the first set. 24-22 on the Stanger home scoreboard. Can the Miners rally? Up and over by Sullivan. Back court. Oh, it's tipped by the Miners. That will mean the first set goes to the host Northview Knights. 25-22. Back with set 2 in a moment. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
Company, we love assisting each of you in all of life's special moments. We are a locally owned floral shop at 69 North Main Street in downtown Linton. Contact us at 812-847-3208 to purchase your arrangement for any special occasion or stop in for that perfect gift. Stay in touch with us on Facebook under Violet & Company for upcoming events and to see our latest creations. We encourage you to live life in full bloom.
Welcome back to Brazil, Indiana, the home of Northview High School, the home of the Northview Knights. And they played very well, winning the first set 25-22. Your impressions, Big D, of that first set?
High action, a lot of drama going on. The Miners, I thought, came out fired up. I think Northview a little bit on their heels a little bit. We'll see how they respond the second set. Lucas, number 14, looked like she had 7 kills. I'm trying to keep stats the best I can, but back and forth. I would want to see that energy level. Can we sustain that first set? Because that first set was a great set.
Yeah, it really was. The grill is open 7 days a week with a large menu featuring daily specials. Dine in or carry out your favorites for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Located in downtown Linton, the family-owned business has something for everyone. And it's the perfect season for camping. Give Audrey Sparks at Richard Brown Insurance a call to get the best protection for your camper.
The speed of the game, Kevin. I mean, it's you really don't get it from watching it. When you get down here on row 2, the speed of it, the decision making is a lot like somebody trying to hit a baseball.
Let me sing praises of two players and on both sides, and not the ones that are doing the kills and everything else, but Brady McDonald with the digs for Northview, and Maley Pylant keeping the ball alive with digs for the Miners.
That one series where Ella Ward just drilled 2 line shots, and somehow number 1 McDonald got to him. But Pylant has done the same thing. She had the one where she went almost into the splits and came back with her. It's exciting to watch this.
Kenley Carmichael, Taryn Thuis, Ella Warwick on the front line. In the backcourt is Becca Robbins, Audrey Sullivan, and Avery Feltner. Pylant is getting ready to check in, however. Great facility here, and we're very appreciative of the folks here allowing us to come in and live stream tonight.
Had the marching band out there practicing when I pulled in. Had to walk a quarter of a mile to get in here. But it was great hearing them.
They were practicing when we were
Like
walking in at
four
like
of them.
4:15. So
still out there.
They're still going.
Yeah.
We got a lot of coverage coming up here in the next few days. Tomorrow we make the trek to Western High School up in Rushville for the Linton Miners football team, and then quick turnaround for Saturday morning. Bloomington North Volleyball will be in Bloomington carrying that game, and then we come back home, Kevin, next week for 3 home games, 2 volleyball and 1 football next week. So
Yeah, it'll be good to be home.
Yeah, you were traipsing in the mountains of Colorado. We were
Listening to you. You did a fantastic job, by the way. Thanks to you and Greg.
We were having heart palpitations.
Greg Elliott, if you're listening, and you probably are, I really appreciate the job you did working with Big D that night. You guys, I was in the mountains, and I could hear you for a while, and then you gave out to the altitude, I'm afraid. There's the serve. We're underway in set 2. Can the Miners follow this? Pilot's going to get this up and over for the Miners on a free ball. The Knights cross court. Wow. Sullivan with the save. Up again. Feltner will deal with it, and she gets it. It was a diving attempt by Oleg, but I think maybe she should have let that one go. It might have gone out, but either way, it's 1-0 Miners. Sullivan to serve. Audrey Sullivan, 5'5" freshman. The serve long. Oh, we've had a few of those tonight. Too many in a close contest. 1-1. Alexis Strala, the sophomore, stepping back to serve. Strong serve, stronger dig by Pilot. Taryn Thuis says, nobody there. Taryn's got it going tonight. Back to serve is Ella Warwick. Coach V talking to his front court. Warwick with a serve. The Knights able to get it going, but a great block by Thuis and Avery Feltner. Welch and Cornett Walton Funeral Home block. What an effort by those two at the front line. With Kenley Carmichael, they're the 3 on the front. Warwick to serve. You're right, they are starting out better this game, Big D. That's what you were going to say, I bet. Yeah. And there is a Key Associates of Linton ace for Ella Warwick. And let's look at it. She has 42 on the year, so she just added her 43rd ace of the year. 4-1 now. Serve again by Warwick. Good dig. Going to go cross court. They tried to block it, but the strike by Kara Lucas was too strong. Karams for a point for Northview.
Well, you just hold your breath when you see the serve come to her, and she takes about 3 steps and gets up high. There. Thuis was right there. It just went off her right hand.
Carson Buck to serve. She has a running jump serve, and it's out of bounds.
Oh, they're going to say it hit? No, they're going to give her the point.
Oh, did it hit somebody over there?
I'm not sure if the line counts or if the flag was down.
Okay, there's another serve. That one's long. Taryn Thuis out, Becca Robbins in, and we'll see who's going back to serve. Maylee Pilot.
That is an interesting serve. The running.
Maylee with the serve. 5-3 Miners on the Stanger home scoreboard. Make it 5-4. That was a great placement on that ball. And once again, charging was
14.
Number 14, Kira Lucas. But instead of using power, she just looped that ball up and over. There's the serve by McDonald. There's a strong strike by Becca Robbins.
Let's look at that, Kevin, on the replay.
Yeah. Watch the power. Boom.
Very confident.
6-4 Miners. Warwick to serve. Taylor Warwick. Cross court. Pilot digs that one out. Avery Feltner. Yes. Oh, my. Are these kids stepping up here? They're up 7-4. Long way to go in second set.
There's 3 kills for Feltner in this second set.
Warwick back to serve. Strong serve to the back row. They try the dink again. Sullivan the save. Pilot over to Feltner. Cross court. Here's another dink. Pilot can't get to it. I'm telling you, she slid about 4 feet trying to get to that.
Yeah, Lucas has done that move probably 3 or 4 times. He just finds that middle stripe there and puts it right there and nobody's there.
Lucas with a serve. Miners lead 7-5 on the Stanger Homes scoreboard. That was off the Miners, I believe, so it's a point for Northview. And they're starting to assert themselves here. It's up to the Miners to see if they don't want to fall far behind here. Lucas.
Oof.
Warwick. Sullivan. Back to Warwick. Gets it up and over. Keeps it in play. Back row. Kira Lucas. That was an Ella Warwick strike. She's a good volleyball player.
She's a senior, obviously, and proving it tonight. That's 4 kills in this set.
They're going to her now. You can tell. You get that one looped up and over. Sullivan with the set. Going to go back door to Bella. They save it. McDonald gets it up and over. Sullivan with the save. They're going to go to Ella. Oh, in the net. She came up from the back row, but hit the net. 8-7 now. The host, Northview Knights. Kira Lucas doing woman's work here. Great block by Wilshire Cornett Walton Funeral Home Service. Blocked by a couple of Northview Knights up there.
7 was one of them.
Victoria DeHart. And I think number 9, Rachel Rounds. Just super defense up there up front. Oh, I don't know why they played that. That was going out of bounds. But sometimes communication, the teammates have got to help out and say, that's out, that's out. I didn't hear a thing. Now she's talking. McDonald is talking to the officials, and he says, no, point Miners.
I'm not sure what the complaint is.
Not sure what it is either, but it's not going to hold.
I think there might have been some discussion that it went on the other side of the antenna, but
thank you.
It was
I see.
Clearly on the left side in net play.
It was quite the curveball. Watching it from this angle, how it spun.
Coach Vanderkook standing there smiling. But right now we're getting ready for the serve. Feltner. Strong strike by Strela. .10-8 now is the call. McDonald now updating the coach for the Northview on what the official was saying to her moments ago. 10-8 now. Northview on top. Here's the serve by Oldick. Sullivan. Taranthouis.
Oh,
boy, I think that went off Warwick's head, didn't it? They're asking if she's all right. That tattooed her, and I think she's nervous about it. She doesn't want to say anything to the coach, but he slaps his hands and says, good girl.
Back-to-back Strala kills there.
Ella Warwick. Great dig by McDonald, but it's not going to hold. Point Miners. Boy, every time Ella seems to hit one that you think is going to...
Yeah, nobody's going to get to it.
McDonald.
Taranthouis in for Maylee Pilot.
Yep, it's Thuis, Sullivan, and Ella Warwick on the front line now. Becca Robbins with a serve. Getting it up. Out of bounds. Tried to go down the line with it. Carson Buck. But no go, wide to the left.
Yeah, that must have spun a lot as well.
Again, Robbins serving. McDonald. Buck. Over to Becca Robbins. Back row. And that works again for Kira Lucas.
Lucas and Strala are the two that are really racking up the points.
Maylee Pilot back in for Becca Robbins.
(12-10). Northview on top, second set. Going to go to Taryn Thuis. Oh, one more hit is too many, isn't it? Nope, I guess not. Must have been in the net. Ella. Boom! That put Kira Lucas on the floor. And it's 12-11 on the Stanger home scoreboard. Warwick coming out, Kenley Carmichael coming back in. So it's Carmichael, Thuis, and Ella Warwick on the front line.
Just hit before going on the out of bounds.
Served by Sullivan. Oh, in the net. That was not a good set by by Warwick. Oleg, I'm sorry. Morgan Oleg, not a good set. They couldn't do much with that one. Tied up now at 12-12. Sullivan with the serve for the Miners. Buck with a strong stroke that sends it a mile high into the stands. I think that's what they've been thinking they should be getting out of her, but that's the first time we've seen that tonight.
First time I put number 6 on the kill list.
13-12, Northview. And back to serve is number 4, Strala, I'm sorry. There's a strong strike by Taryn Thuis. Ella Warwick back to serve with a 13-13 tie. My gosh, we're eyeball to eyeball in this one. Miners have got to pull out a set here to stay in stride. They're down one set already. Ella Warwick with a serve. McDonald with the dig. The buck that time is blocked. That Thuis gets it back again. It's a Welch and Cornett Walton Funeral Service block. Sullivan gets it over. A free ball. They're going to set it up for Kira Lucas. I wondered if that might have been out, but it was not. 14-13 the score now.
6 kills in this game for Lucas.
Northview on top. There's the serve by Buck. Miners got to get something going here. Nice block by Kira Lucas, wasn't it?
Yeah, I believe so. 14 and 10, we're both down there, and now you feel the momentum.
15-13 Northview. Buck again with a running serve. Ella Warwick, another dig by McDonald. Go to Kira Lucas, another dig, this time by Ella Warwick. They go to Feltner, it's blocked. Warwick says, I've got it. Gets back to Feltner, strike in the middle. Wait a minute, point Miners, what's the call?
Hands, double hit maybe.
I didn't see a 2 signal. Might have been a lift.
He just put is that what this, when they put their hand
This
up?
Is a lift.
Yeah. That's what he
15-14 on the Stanger home scoreboard. Miners down by 1 to Northview. They go to Kira Lucas. Sullivan tries to dig it out. She can't. Lucas is just a great ball player.
She is indeed.
16-14 Northview. McDonald, Brady back to serve. Rainbow serve. Great save by Sullivan. Who guess who they go to? Lucas, blocked by Taryn Thuis. This time they go the other way, and it's going to fall for Victoria DeHart, the sophomore. We heard that name, DeHart, with a freshman in the JV game.
Yeah, there was an addle in the DeHart.
McDonald serving 17-14 Northview. Miners got to get something going. Ella tries to do it. Blocked at the net. A Welch and Cornett Walton Funeral Service block. A great one. Buck on the save to Kira Lucas. Out of bounds!
I would say it hit her. No, it's
Point Miners out of bounds.
Well, Pilot dug that out of the net, and Warwick missed that kill, and Pilot somehow rebounded that, kept it alive.
Carmichael out, Warwick in. This is Taylor Warwick, the freshman. She comes in to serve. Front line is Sullivan, Becca Robbins, and Avery Feltner. Great serve, but they'll get a free ball up and over. What can the Miners do with it? Not that. Right, keyed it up for Kira Lucas.
Wait, they give it to Linton.
Well, then why is Northview serving?
I don't know.
They did give it to Northview.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the officials. I don't know what the rules are.
Well, there's some discussion again here.
And there's no change to the scoreboard, so I'm not sure.
I'm not sure what that call was. But Northview is getting ready to serve. Up and over. Warwick with a save there. To Ella Warwick. There. Becca Robbins puts it up and down for the point. Carson Buck thought maybe she was in the net. She was over the net. Strong serve. Great dig, but it's not going to do. That was hit twice, so I can't call it an ace, but really it was. Feltner back to serve. Boy, what a match. 18-17 is the score now. Northview still on top.
Two hard-fought matches, neck and neck all the way through it.
But if you're going to stay in this, you got to take this set.
Yeah, you got to win it. Oh, my
Pilot
gosh.
with a save, but it goes out of bounds. Sullivan couldn't do anything with it. So, number 10, Kraus, Kaylee Kraus is coming in. Number 7, Victoria DeHart is going out. And right now, Oleg is going back to serve for Northview. They have a 19-17 edge on the Stanger home scoreboard. Ella Warwick. Yes.
Yes.
And that fell right in front of Kara Lucas. She couldn't do anything with it.
Taryn Thuis in for Maylee Pilot.
Taryn Thuis, Ella Warwick, Aubrey Sullivan in the front line. Becca Robbins serving. Good dig. Great dig by Warwick. Taryn Thuis with the follow. Off the net.
Oh, what a
Great save. Can Warwick do anything with it? She does. She gets it over.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my. That goes right off of Becca Robbins. Tough play. 20-18. Great play by Northview as they take a 2-point edge here in set number 2.
I believe Bach, number 6, was the one that finally got that in there, but some tremendous defense. Giving them everything they can handle.
Buck with the serve. She didn't run that time. Strong strike or kill by Taryn Thuis. Warwick out. Kenley Carmichael in. Back to serve is Audrey Sullivan.
Need a little run here, Kevin. Need to get a couple of points up.
20-19 on the Stanger home scoreboard. The lead belongs to Northview. And my watch is telling me we're in a loud environment.
Oh, my gosh.
My, she missed it, and it fell perfectly for
that
Carson Buck.
Had to be a miss hit. That had to be a miss hit.
Oh, it was, but you know what? Miners had one of those earlier.
Oh, my gosh.
21-19 Northview. Pilot with a dig. Ella.
Oh, boy.
Oh, whoa, going and got to go the other way. There they go. Free ball up and over.
Oh,
great block. A Welch and Cornett Walton Funeral Service block. Here comes you know who. Kira Lucas with the kill.
Every time we pull within one, Kevin, it just seems like
she finds a way to get them back.
Right.
22-19 Northview. We'll be back in a moment. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
3 specialty clinics with 3 top-notch providers right here close to home. Greene County General Hospital's Team Ortho Foot and Ankle, and Surge Care are the area's go-tos when it comes to your care. Team Ortho is home to the county's only board-certified orthopedic surgeon, Dr. John Hammerstein. Dr. Matthew Parmenter is a board-certified foot and ankle surgeon with more than 35 years' experience. And board-certified general surgeon Dr. Cam Gabrielson is trained to diagnose a wide range of diseases that may require surgery. Team Ortho Foot and Ankle, and Surge Care, the trio you can trust. They're all part of the Greene County General Hospital family. Our family, caring for yours. Welcome back to Northview High School, the home of the Knights, where they have a 22-19 lead in set number 2. They've already taken set number 1, and they're threatening to do the very same thing here in set 2. Terenthuis out. I'm looking for the score on that first set. Where did I?
25-22, I believe.
Is that what it was?
Yes.
Thank you. And that is Northview winning that one, and now they've got a 23-19 edge here. Miners have got to get something done here. Oh, Kenley Carmichael can't get to that one. She wanted to come up and play it. The set, I don't think, was what she could get to. 24-19. Strong serve. It's in for an ace. Oh my, that one hurts. 25-19 is the final in set number 2. Northview looking to sweep when we return. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
The benefits of choosing a career in the union construction industry are truly limitless.
Some of the things that I've worked on that I'm extremely proud of are some of the pipe racks that we just built for Eli Lilly.
Yeah, there's a lot of different avenues to grow and to advance in your career.
If you're a senior and college isn't for you, in the trades there's so many opportunities. You get to work with your hands, you get trained for free, and the options are unlimited. You can do so many different things with this career.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Welcome back. A little observation. The first, minute or so of this timeout, I noticed the coaches stepped out of the huddle and the players were talking. Ella Warwick, Becca Robbins, they were talking, probably trying to inspire their teammates.
Well, they've been in both of these contests right up to the very end, losing by 3 and then losing. I mean, at 25-19 looks like a 6-point loss, which it was, but at one point it was a 1-point game, and the Miners came out strong in that game.
When we watched the JV game, I said that if you took Cambry Schultz out of that game, that the Miners would have fared much better. And on the other hand, in the varsity game, it's the same, but it's Kira Lucas.
Yeah.
The difference makers tonight have been Schultz and Kira Lucas.
And Strahla's been in there as well, but it just seems like 14 is who they turn to.
Yeah.
And she's not only hammered the volleyball a couple times, but kind of dinked it over to the middle.
And she served well.
Yeah.
She's covered from the back row. She's done it all.
Player. Yeah. But it's do or die now. You got to win out, don't you?
Yep. Crane Credit Union offers school debit cards that allow you to show your school spirit each time you use your card, while knowing that a portion of your purchase will be donated back to your school, too. If you'd like a spirit card or more information, visit your local branch or cranecu.org today. I think they've got the lineup thing straightened out. Still looking over everything here. Looking to buy or sell your home? Trust the local expert. Corey Motter knows Greene County inside and out with years of experience and a passion for helping you find your perfect property. Close it with Corey and make your real estate dreams a reality. Great dig. We're underway in set number 3. Miners trailing 2-0. Kara Lucas stopped on the block.
What a play.
A Welch and Cornett Walton Funeral Service block by Kinley Carmichael. The Miners have come out firing. And Ella Warwick delivers the first shot. 1-0 Miners.
There's just so much action that goes on. It's just a great play by Northview to even save that. But the Miners come back. Warwick with the Thunder.
Ella getting ready to serve. A great play by Taryn Thewis. Another great block by Taryn Thewis. 2 Welch and Cornett Walton Funeral Service blocks. Great dig. And Taryn gets another chance with a little rainbow shot they can't do anything with. 2-0 Miners.
Taryn is having a wonderful game.
Yeah, 2 blocks right back to back right at the net.
I'm feeling a little more get up and go from these kids here in set number 3. Let's see. Oh, that was a strong delivery. An answer by Carson Buck. Oleg out. Number 8. Adeline Murphy in the ball game for Northview. 2-1. Buck with a serve. Feltner, she's blocked at the net. Number 10, Kaylee Krause with the Welch and Cornett Walton Funeral Service block. Buck with a serve. The running serve. Pilot digs it out. Taryn Thewis gets it up and over. Nice. Pilot with another dig. But nobody took it because it's out of bounds, but it went off the Miners. So it's 3-2 Northview. Miners jumped out 2-0, but now the last 3 points have belonged to Northview. Buck again. Out of bounds. 3-3 on the Stanger Homes scoreboard.
Becca Robbins in for Taryn Thewis.
Midwest Satellite, if you're looking for TV or high-speed internet, give Mike Moran a call at Midwest Satellite, offering dish plans starting at $84.99 a month. T-Mobile high-speed internet, $60 a month. Call Midwest Satellite. 812-847-8848. Call Mike. He'll treat you right. What happened there, Big D?
Well, it went too long on that serve, just by hair.
4-3. Northview. McDonald with a serve. Sullivan with a set. Warwick.
Oh, my goodness.
They're able to dig that out. Thewis almost with the stub shot at the net. They're going to go to Lucas. In the net. Fished out of the net. They do that better than almost anybody that I've seen all year. Able to fish that stuff out of the net. And that's mainly Rachel Rounds who's able to do that. Rachel Rounds just gets down there and waits for the ball.
There were so many plays there that I thought we were going to knock a ball in there, and they somehow, Northview, was able to.
McDonald. Becca Robbins. Kira Lucas. Sullivan up and over with a free ball. Out of bounds. Out of bounds by Carson Buck.
Taylor Warwick in for Kinley Carmichael.
Indiana Farm Bureau. Let your Indiana Farm Bureau insurance Jathan Wright help you out. Stop by the office, submit your information online. Give them a call at 812-798-2615. Great hit, even a better dig. Ella Warwick in. 5-5. Warwick back to serve.
That was Taylor that had that block, too, or that dig.
Strong serve by Warwick. Pilot with a set. Great save again by Pilot. Robbins gets it up and over. That one falls in. What a great shot. Was that, I think it was Carson Buck. What a great play.
Not 100% sure. It might have been McDonald, the way she's reacting. That's just a great play at the net. Again, the Miners fished it out.
You're right. It could have been McDonald.
But they couldn't get back.
Great play. 6-5 Northview out. There. One's out. It's 6-6. That's about the only bad play Kira Lucas has had all night. She has been phenomenal. 6-6 in the third set. Stanger home scoreboard. Feltner with a serve. A net serve. Buck sets it up. Sullivan to Pilot, to Ella. Blocked and in.
Bach, number 6.
Well, Welch and Cornett, Walton Funeral Home service block.
That was wrong. That was number 8. Adeline Murphy. 9 was over there as well. Rounds.
7-6 Northview, and back to serve is Oleg. Morgan Oleg, the senior. Here's the serve. Back to Ella again. Blocked again. Blocked again. 2. Welch and Cornett, Walton Funeral Service blocks. Warwick again. This time it's out.
Well, Northview's front line, whatever this combination is, 2 big blocks at the net. Turning point of the match right now. 8-6. Can't afford to get down anymore.
It's a serve by Oleg. Pilot. Sullivan. Going to Becca. Play at the net. Out of bounds.
Nope.
Oh, they're going to say off the Miners?
It was in. Number 4 gets
it was in. I've misjudged that far end line, but when you're sitting almost court level,
really see it.
It's hard to see.
I look at the flag, and that's
that's the way to do it.
9-6.
9-6 Northview on the Stanger home scoreboard. Oleg again. She drops a rainbow, and Pilot tries to dig it up and can't. Northview just seems to be playing that much better tonight. Timeout on the floor. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
The goal isn't graduation day. It's a better every day after. It's the first day in your new career. Your first pay raise. The 5th day of that week-long vacation. It's the first paid holiday home with your family. Or the day of your last car loan payment. Much sooner than you thought. At Ivy Tech Community College, we don't just care about your degree. We care about your life. Let's get started at ivytech.edu.
Call Brock Anderson Construction for your home repair and building needs. With over 25 years experience in the construction field, he'll strive to have you come home to quality. Call Brock at 812-798-5583, and he says, go Miners.
Well, Kevin, you can't fault the effort. I mean, even if we come out on the losing end, they still a very impressive performance. Anybody less than a Northview would have faltered.
Here's the serve. It's going to Ella. They block it. Able to play off the carom. Kira Lucas with a hit. Oleg getting it off to the side. Pilot gets that. Back to Becca Robbins. Her coach yelling, roll, roll, roll. There's a strong hit, but it's out.
Needed that point.
Taryn Thewis in for Maylee Pilot.
Becca going back to serve, so you like that height on the front line. So Taryn's up there with Ella Warwick and Audrey Sullivan. Taylor Warwick, standing midcourt. Deep, Feltner, and now Becca Robbins serving. Great serve. They go to Kira Lucas, but nothing there. Ella Warwick are able to play off that. Come back to number 4, Strala. Makes a strong strike, and here they're taking the lead again, 11-7.
It just feels like every time the Miners have what looks like a for sure play, that the Northview digs it out. You see why they're 12-1.
Yeah, strong volleyball being played here. Taryn Thewis, that ball goes out.
Kinley Carmichael in for number 14, Taylor Warwick.
11-8 the score on the Stanger home scoreboard. The Miners trailing in the third set. They've already dropped the first 2. Little push shot over the net. See what the Miners can do with it. It's Ella again. Ella Warwick, that one's going to fall.
No, that was in. Called it right on the line.
Yeah. 11-9.
3 kills for her in this match.
Sullivan serve. Strong hit there by number 10, Kaylee Kraus. Back to serve, Strala. 12-9, Northview. Sullivan could not get to that. Pilot was kind of handcuffed, and she's apologizing to Sullivan now. But it was all that Maylee Pilot could do either.
Audrey's an incredible softball player, and I feel like she just did a slide.
Yeah, head first slide.
There's lots of experience with that.
Oh, there's a net serve that falls for Strala.
Key Associates.
Sometimes ace, right. Thank you, Key Associates ace. That's things like that happen when they're just going your way, and things are going Northview's way tonight. Another net serve.
Another one.
Another ace, Key Associates of Linton.
That's back-to-back crazy serves that they just don't see very often. That hits the net, and Maylee dove forward.
Gives them a 6-point lead, and that's tough business when you're playing these guys. There. Taryn Thewis. Trying to keep the Miners alive tonight. Ella Warwick getting ready to serve. 15-10 is the score right now in the third set. Northview on top on the Stanger home scoreboard. Ella Warwick. Strong serve.
Nice
Great block by Taryn Thewis. A Welch and Cornett Walton Funeral Service block, but Kara Lucas knows right where to go with that ball. 16-10. Northview.
She just threaded the line where nobody was at.
Great Welch and Cornett Walton Funeral Service block by Kara Lucas and, I believe, Kaylee Kraus.
That front line is, of course, you never know who it is, but it's been pretty impressive in this particular.
Got a timeout. 17-10 is the score on the Stanger home scoreboard. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners. Linton Sporting Goods offers custom screen printing to promote your business, brand, and team. From a large array of colors and printing options, your perfect design piece to embroidery and letter jackets. Sports runs through the family, and so does Linton Sporting Goods. Shop the tradition at Linton Sporting Goods, Highway 54, where the winners shop. A Linton tradition that has lasted over 100 years, and the same family for the last 40, open 7 days a week. The Grill with steak night every Friday and Saturday night. You can dine in or carry out at this eatery located in the heart of downtown Linton. You hear the buzzer. 17-10 is our score here. Northview on top. They won the first set 25-22. The second set 25-19. Buck with a rainbow serve up and over. Feltner. A good strike there for the freshman.
Becca Robinson for Taryn Thewis.
Bailey Pilot getting ready to serve. Becca blocked. Feltner blocked. Good save by Pilot. Another block. That one by Kraus. They're going to go now to Lucas, and she's got the winner. Everybody drifted to the left, and she went to the right.
She's done that twice.
18-11, Northview on top.
And I feel like their coach kind of clued her in on that because she's looked over at him both times, nodded, like that spot is open. That's where you got to go at. Tremendous effort.
The set. Carmichael. Sullivan. Pilot. Feltner. Another great dig. Lucas with a winner. With the kill.
The avalanche is happening now. These plays are being made by Northview. Digging.
19-11. McDonald with a serve.
Oh, nobody's there. I feel like the gas has gone out of the minor engine right now.
20-11 in set number 3. Pilot. Kenley Carmichael in the net. 21-11. You feel like we are now in the waning moments of this one.
Oh, there's been too many.
Net serve.
Too many of those.
Got to go to Lucas. Out of bounds.
That time it didn't spin for. Carmichael was at the net.
Taylor Warwick back in for number 15, Kinley Carmichael, and Warwick is to the service line.
It's a serve, strong serve, and that'll count as an ace. Key Associates of Linton ace for Warwick. 21-13. Freshman will give it another go. Strong strike by Adeline Murphy. Number 8. Strahler coming back in. In the net by Lucas. 22-14. Feltner back to serve for the Miners. Great serve, but an even better dig by McDonald. Lucas trying to put it up from the back row. Warwick to Lucas again. Setting it up for the dink. Warwick cross court to Ella. Buck. Warwick. Pilot up and over. Great dig. Pilot with a save. Sullivan. Out. Becca Robbins tried to hit the long ball down the line. It was just wide, not by much. 23-14. Oleg coming in, the senior, to try to close this third set out. Good dig. Ella.
Goodness gracious.
McDonald able to dig that one out. She's going to have bruises tomorrow. Northview. Pilot. Feltner. That one's going to fall. My.
McDonald slid all the way to the end of the building trying to save that.
Taryn Thewis back in for Maley Pilot.
23-15. Becca Robbins to serve on the Stanger Homes scoreboard.
Nice block.
Strong strike, even a better block by Taryn Thewis.
She's had several of those at the net.
Becca Robbins back to serve.
We should say that block is sponsored by Walton Funeral Service.
Thank you, Heather. Good serve again by Becca Robbins. Great block there by Ella Warwick. They go to Lucas in the back court. That's where they're going to go. And Miners are going to go to Ella.
Oh my.
How they kept that one alive, I'll never know.
I have no idea.
Warwick. Northview keeping this point alive. Great dig by Taylor Warwick. Ella back again. This time it'll fall. 23-17.
4 kills for her in this game, and she's been coming out with the barrels just blasting, but Northview's been able to handle most of them.
Robbins. Again, they go to Lucas.
He blocked it again.
Blocked by Taryn Thewis, a Welch and Cornett Walton Funeral Service block. Taryn had a bad angle on that. Couldn't do much with it.
Oh, my gosh.
Kept that one alive. Now Warwick will get it up and over. A free ball. Some great volleyball here at the end. That block goes out of bounds. 24-17.
Block again on that, but what an effort made by everybody on that floor.
Northview serving now as a game, set, match. Number 2, Zendri Shaw, the freshman, back to serve. Taryn Thewis says not yet. 24-18.
3 kills for her in this match alone. She's been a force up front for sure.
Yeah, she and Becca Robbins are a pair. Carmichael coming back in on the front line with Thewis and Ella Warwick.
There you go.
Another dink by Taryn Thewis. 24-19. Northview on top. Again, the serve by Sullivan. Buck. And that's going to do it. 25-19. So they sweep the Miners in 3 sets. 25-22, 25-19, and 25-19. Stay tuned for the E2 Custom Creations postgame show. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners. Custom Creations, we know that every memory has a story. Every time we sit around with family and friends, we share those memories. When we pull the boxes of old pictures out of the closet, we revisit those memories of our past. Whether it's a photo or a special moment with family, a picture of a loved one who has passed. When you think about that moment, there's a memory that goes with it. At E2 Custom Creations, we offer custom laser engraving for keepsakes, personalized gifts, home decor, signage, awards, and many other custom made-to-order products. Let us help you personalize a unique gift for a loved one, customize an item, or create promotional materials and awards for your business or athletic team. Our services include engraving and cutting on a variety of materials, including wood, acrylic, leather, granite, marble, glass, and coated metals, just to name a few. If you have an idea, reach out and let's talk about how we can bring your idea to life. Welcome back to the E2 Custom Creations postgame show. Coach Scott Vanderkolk has joined us now. And, Coach, a tremendous effort, but I know that effort isn't always you want to see some victories, too.
I hate to question effort, but I felt like that was kind of the thing we were missing. It was the spunk, the energy. That was a 12-1 team that we really went toe-to-toe with. Sure, it's 3-0, but that doesn't tell the story. Right. We had a really good scout on them. We played them once already. Felt really confident about what we wanted to do and what we needed to take advantage of, and they gave us every opportunity. We didn't have a ton of hitting errors. They just took advantage of a couple things that they must have seen. We weren't adjusting well to their off-speed stuff. And they served really well. They got us out of system and kind of forced our hand on what we were doing with the first ball. And, that's what happens when you play a really good team.
Coach, and I can't help but mention a player on the other side because every time they were in trouble, you guys made a comeback. Kara Lucas seemed to have a play.
Yeah, I'm really glad that she and Brady are graduating. Those are two Division I caliber players. Lucas is going to Valpo next year. Brady's not decided yet. It's like we get something going and we hit a good ball and Brady's 60 feet away from where she should be and she's getting a dig and she's throwing it up to Kira who's going to do her thing.
There was a couple times when Ella skied for some rockets and that McDonald stood there. It was like a wall in tennis just bouncing them back.
That's some really good players going head to head. And that's a normal day in the office for those kids when they're playing their travel ball. It's fun to watch. It's even better in person.
Yeah.
It really doesn't do it justice on the screen, but I was overall, there's no moral. I don't know. It's not a moral victory, but if we can play consistently the way we did at a lot of points tonight and really string together some runs the way we'd like to. We get really hard to beat.
What do you have next?
Bloomington South Saturday, or Bloomington North Saturday. So
Saturday morning, at 10 a.m.?
10 a.m. JV. No rest for the weary, that's for sure. So.
Coach,
we'll be there.
It was my first time in person, and it was, it is, like you said on the screen, the athletic talent it takes is, Tuis, I thought up front had some real good blocks at the top. And then I thought that there are a lot of things that would have been points for Linton against a lot of teams that they made plays on.
Yeah, when you play a team that's locked in defensively, it takes away some of the things that we're able to do and take advantage of otherwise. But
and I think, as you said, the scores, 25-19. It was you were right with them all the way up to a certain point. They get a couple in front of you, but I thought it was a tremendous effort.
Yep. It was a fun match, frustrating at times, but it's the last 5-6 years we've had good battles with Northview, and like to get it back on our side next year.
Coach, I'll let you go.
Appreciate it.
We'll see you Saturday morning.
For sure.
Coach Scott Vanderkolk, thank you very much, Coach. And Big D, I'll let you have some final words here on the E2 Custom Creations postgame show.
Just super impressed, like I said, the athleticism. I don't know a lot of what goes into behind the scenes with volleyball, but there's obviously a lot more than people think. You just kick the ball over and you think people just randomly happen to be there. There's planning and you hear them shouting out different numbers and just the athleticism. Northview, I thought, was able to dig things out of the net when the ball looked like it was going to land. Somebody's hand would magically appear and pop it up there. But Linton had our fair share as well. I think Ella Warwick tonight hit the ball super well. I just think we ran into this number one, was able to dig everything that was coming at her, and just an outstanding effort. And I think this helps the Miners down the road, because playing a team of this caliber can't hurt you. And they hung with them. They had a chance to win the first two matches for sure. They were right in it to the very end of it.
So the final score is 25-22, 25-19, and 25-19. Northview wins it. Heather?
Our next broadcast will be tomorrow evening as the Miners travel to Western for football Friday Night Lights, and then we have a pretty quick turnaround Saturday morning at Bloomington North, where the Miners will face the Cougars. Stay tuned to our Facebook page for all the details. We've got a lot of information on there as far as ticketing, time the gates open, and some other activities that are going on during both games. So for Big D, Dan Phillips, Kevin Rader, Terry Graves, and myself, this is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.